The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rekah HaKadash. I want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. I want to make a quick video about, man, hell is not a place underground, okay? Hell is a condition. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are in hell right now, man. All right, and I'm going to prove that through the scriptures, right? What's the saying they always said? The white man's heaven is the black man's hell. And who's the so-called white man? Esau, Edom. Okay, the red Hebrew Edomites, his biblical lineage, him and his woman, right? And their children, right? They are, they have stewardship over the earth through the Lord, okay? The Lord gave him the fatness of the earth, according to Genesis 27, right? And 39 through 41, right? And then the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, going into Job 9 and 24. All right. And we know who the wicked is. Hey, Esau, Edom, self-proclaimed white man, right? Find that in Malachi 1 and 4. So, and who are they? They are the human counterparts to Satan. Okay. Because when Yahweh spoke with Satan in Job 2, what did he say? Satan, where you at? He said, running to and fro in the earth, man, up and down in it, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so this earth is ruled with the vibration of the wicked, man. You know, Satan, which means an adversary of Yahweh, and everything on this earth right now, in this kingdom, the four corners of the earth is ruled in wickedness. This whole place is now Sodom. All right, and we know with the behavior of Sodom, what comes after that, right? And the devil know his time is short, according to Revelation 12 and 12. So, you know, all through my life, I've always been told that, you know, hell is underneath. Little man in red spandex with a goatee is sitting there poking everybody for eternity. But, hey, that's not scriptural. So let me jump into it, man. Moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. All right. And that is the earth, my friend. All right. Because when you die, you go to the judgment seat, according to 2 Corinthians 5, verses 8 through 11. You know, you go to the judgment seat and you get judged, and you come back to earth. Right. Let's grab. So that's plain right there. This Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. Let's go to Job real quick and see once again what happens to you when you pass. And this is Job. You know, he was it was bad times for Job's, man, because he was complaining, right? He said, why died I not from the womb? Right? Job was catching, what was he catching? Hell, right? Why did I not give up the ghost when I came out of the belly? So Job was like, he'd rather have been a stillborn, right? Let's grab, jump down to 13. I'm going to jump around this. For now, should I have lain still and been quiet, I should have slept. Then I been at rest. Pretty much like they say, rest in peace, right? He'd have been a stillborn, right? Now, let's jump down. So we got the point that Job said, hey, man, I should have just died, right? Instead of going through all this, right? Now let's jump down to 17. Where is he talking about? There, talking about the spiritual realm. There the wicked cease from troubling, and there the weary be at rest. That's plain. There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. So all that, yeah, he going to jail and gasoline, not jail. He going to hell with gasoline draws on. I guess to make the fire that more intense. No, that shit is off, man. I cringe every time I hear it because I used to say it too, right? There the prisoners rest together. They hear not the voice of the oppressor. The small and the great are there, and the servant is free from his master. All right. So yeah, when Kobe Bryant died, ain't nobody like, oh man, that's Kobe Bryant. Right? No, man. You just another spirit, in the spiritual realm. Now let's get real quick here. The book of Isaiah. So now we got established where hell is there's no such place as hell, far as underneath the earth, right? We know where the dead go. The spirit go back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the spirit that he gave. He give the spirit and then he take the spirit. One circle, right? Which further lets you know reincarnation is real. Okay. Salakia. I was thinking something just crossed my head real quick. Salakia, yeah. Isaiah 5, and I'm going to read 10 through 14. Yea, 10 acres of vineyard shall yield one bath, and the seed. Wait, Salakia, where am I at? No, Salakia, I'm in 11. Salakia. Woe unto them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue into night, till wine inflame them. Okay, and that's twofold, man. You can't just wake up in the morning just getting lit all the way into the night, still getting lit. No, that's going off, man, right? But this goes into philosophies, man, like our people, man. They wait. Pretty much you wake up on bullshit, you go sleep on bullshit. The law, statutes, and commandments are not in you whatsoever. Pretty much the ways of Babylon, right? Contrary to the scriptures. Verse 12. And the harp and the viol, the tabret and pipe and wine are in their feasts. See? But they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operation of his hands. Okay, they pull their shoulder. They don't believe in Yahweh Yahushua, right? They believe after the ways of their captors, right? Esau, Edom. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, right? And who's the Lord's people, man? So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans and the speckled birds, man. Okay. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity, but they have no knowledge. Right, like Hosea said, my people destroyed for they have no knowledge, man, right? And their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst, right? The valley of dry bones, right? We're in the worst case scenario, our people, man, just being ultimate monstrous beasts, man, bulls in a net, as the scriptures say. The worst of the worst, man. Our people are gone, man. Spiritually, they're done, right? Verse 14. Therefore, hell have enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and their pomp, and he that rejoice shall descend into it. All right. So yeah, man, our people are very proud. They've taken on the ways of their oppressor Esau, Edom, right? Like it said, John 8:44, ye are of your devil, the father of lies. All right. You are of your father, the devil, Slakia, roughly paraphrasing. All right. He's a murderer, first murderer, and the father of lies. And that goes back to that spirit that Cain had, which he reincarnated into Esau. See? And our people take on that same mentality, man. Right? Now, let's go to what's the name? Jonah. Right? Let's go to Jonah 1:17. It reads, now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. And I found that beautiful too, was like it said, we Like it says in Revelation, real quick, Revelation 11, when we stood up on our feet after 3 days, man. Revelation 11:11. Okay. I find it beautiful that, we are in the belly of the beast right now, man. This beast is America, this beast system of Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon, right? And we're swallowed up. Okay. But now we've waken up, right? Here it is. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Chapter 2:1. Then Jonah prayed, and the Lord his power out of the fish belly. Out of the fish belly. Slakia. Point came across real quick, cross me. Okay, and said, I cried by reason of mine affliction. Hey, and aren't we out on the highways and byways crying to the Lord the same way Jonah was in this belly of the beast, right? And said, I cried by reason of my affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me out of the belly of hell. See that? Out of the belly of hell. Let's go to this word hell. Underworld, grave, hell pit, the underworld. They go off with that verse, that part 3, wicked sent there for punishment. No, it's going off. The place of exile, figuratively. Pretty much a bad condition. What you saying, man? It feel like hell on earth. Well, earth is hell, right? Out of the belly, cried. So let me start over. And said, I cried by reason of mine affliction unto the Lord, and he heard me. Out of the belly of hell cried I. And that's what we're doing as the elect. The elect is the only one crying, sighing and crying, man, so that we can receive that mark, that the Wah, to be exempt from judgment. Because if you ain't crying, you love this place. And thou heard my voice, man. See that? That's the point right there. Okay, heard our voice. How you gonna hear our voice in a whole bunch of fire? It don't make any sense, right? Let's go to Psalms. The book of Psalms 116. And I'll start from the top. I love the Lord because he heard my voice and my supplication. Same thing like what Jonah's saying, right? Same thing that the elect will be saying in the last days, right? Because he have inclined his ear unto me. Therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. And Lord willing, the Lord keep the spirit in my body to do this, man, to the end, right? So the sorrows of death compassed me, and the pains of hell got hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then called I upon the name, right? Because the righteous run to the name Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Not Jesus, okay? Not Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Yeshua, not Jehovah, okay? Not Jah. It's Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? I upon the name of the Lord, O Lord, beseech thee, deliver my soul. So he said this with fire all around him. Come on, man. Let's grab the book of Matthew 11 and 23. This is Yahushua. And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted into the heaven. Let's see what Capernaum is, a flourishing city. Village of comfort. What does that sound like to you? Sounds like Mystery Babylon to me, aka America, a flourishing city of Galilee. See that? So, the Bible speaks in codes, man. That Capernaum represents America. And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven. Ain't everybody try to come here? The land of the free. You get a lot of opportunity, right? Shall be brought down to hell. And America will be That lake of fire. That's the lake of fire right there. Literally from the intercontinental ballistic missiles and from the lasers from the chariots, which you people ignorantly call UFOs, right? For if the mighty works which have been done had been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. All right. Hey, man. Let's get real quick here. The book of Luke, right quick. And I'm gonna grab 20 through 36. Now Lazarus is represents the nation of Israel, man, because we're at a low state, man. You know, we're at the bottom of all the nation, all the other 17 nations, because there's 18 nations in the world, okay, that the Lord created, right? But the Lord only picked one and put everybody on top of us because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So the Lord put us in a hellish condition, man. Okay, but now we're getting ready to come up out of that. Okay. Luke 16 and 20. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gates full of sores. Right. Then the Lord say in Deuteronomy 28, we was going to go to our enemy in want of all things. We got to beg. We got to try to have the best credit scores. And, you know, everybody look at us as a reproach, right? So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Verse 21, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. We know who the rich man is. Esau Edom. The earth was given to him, right? He got the fatness of the earth, right? He got everything that you wish and want for. And the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. Those the other nations, man. Okay, they set up shops in these ghettos that we live in. Okay, every other nation except you. Right, you got to buy from everybody that don't look like you. The dogs came and licked his sores, and it came to pass that the beggar died, and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. Hey, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? The rich man also died and was buried. Check this. And in hell he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham. So that means the rich man Esau Edom, he woke up in our kingdom on earth as it is in heaven. Right now. Hey, what it say? 2nd Esdras 6:9. The end of the world is Esau, and Jacob is at the beginning of that followeth. All right. So now this is a wicked kingdom that Esau Edom rule. And then the righteous kingdom is going to come rule under Yahushua, right? King David, okay? And the 144, the elect, right? And in hell, he lift up his eyes, being in torments, and seeth Abraham afar off, and Lazarus in his bosom. So now Lazarus is in a good place, right? The roles then switched and then flipped, right? And he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water. Now, can he do this with being in fire? Come on, man. The tip of his finger in the water, and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Which means he's in a bad situation, man. Okay? He's being tormented. Like we being tormented. But Abraham says, son, remember thou in thy lifetime receive thy good things? Right, the best of everything. The time that we're living in now, but which the so-called white man, his supremacy is coming to an end, right? And likewise Lazarus evil things, but now he is comforted, and thou art tormented. Right, it flipped. And besides all this between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, so that they which would pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that will come from thence. Right. So that means, hey, we can't, two kings can't sit on the throne. You know, we can't work our way. We cannot work our way to a heavenly state. You know, that have to be a divine intervention for that to happen. All right. And it's getting ready to happen. So let's grab real quick here the book of Tobit. The book of Tobit. I'll start at 1. Then Tobit wrote a prayer of rejoicing and said, this one Tobit could see again, right? Because he was healed he was blind. Blessed be Yahweh that live forever, and blessed be his kingdom. For he do scourge and have mercy. He lead down to hell and bring up again. So what, he put you in fire and then bring you up? What, you a burn victim now? You got 4th degree burns and now you healed? Come on, man. And bring up again. Neither is there any that can avoid his hand. So Esau Edom, so-called white man, you can't avoid the hell that you're getting ready to receive in the kingdom of heaven, man. Our kingdom. And one last one real quick. Let's go. Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 13. For thou hast power of life and death. Thou leadest to the gates of hell and bring up again. Okay. So yeah, it's the Lord that'll bring you through, just like in your life, man. You know, you have hell, right? You have a hell of a time where it's a bad time, and then what do you say? You feel like you have heaven on earth when things are going good for you. Okay, and just like America is going to be that lake of fire. So how could the lake of fire be cast into hell? That don't make sense, right? So with that, I pray is edifying. Brakateh Hawa, Brakateh Awashai, Ba'asham Kakadash, Shalom.